I got to
So y'all, this is a live show, right? And they're gonna be able to cut and splice and all that kind of stuff. But y'all know y'all watching it live. So make sure you share this shit, like this shit, tell your friends and family about this shit, man. Cause guess what? We all we got. Look at us. Look at me. We all we got. Fuck with it.
Yo, this your boy Sean Treasy, Star of My City Podcast. I got Mr. DJ Surplus up in here today.
What's
the
up?
hottest DJ in South Carolina, my bad.
Hey.
All over, up and down. 26, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't been on 83.9 FM, if you ain't been on there yet for your music to be heard nationwide, you need to get on there. You know what I'm saying?
83.9 FM, the realest internet radio station for independent artists anywhere on the planet.
Word. So DJ Surplus, first of all, where you get the name Surplus from?
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I think it's back in '96. I met this young lady I used to mess with, man. I was at the car dealership. She bought a car, we talking, blah, blah, blah. She brings to me LimeWire. She brings to me the Napster. And I was like, let me see what this is. So I plugged in a song that I never thought I could ever find again called Too Lonely to Be Alone by Quick. And when I pulled that up and it came up, I said, man, I'm going to be a DJ. And from that point on, I said, I'm going to be a DJ. So that's about, 10, 15 years ago, whatever, 96, whatever it was. At that time, we had a surplus in this economy, because I think President Bill Clinton and all that, they had a surplus, but George Bush was coming in and turned it into a deficit. You know what I'm saying? And, I was going to be DJ Too Real. But I went to the internet, typed that in, and there was too many DJs Too Real. So I said, man, I got to come up with my own name and do my own thing.
Right.
So I typed in DJ Surplus, and there was no DJ Surpluses nowhere around. Nothing was on there about a DJ Surplus. They had they had surplus stores and this and that, but they didn't have nothing about DJ Surplus on it. And this is in 96 or whatever.
Right.
So I said, I'm going to be DJ Surplus. And what surplus is, that means I give you more than what you need.
There you go.
That's what a surplus is. A person or finances or whatever,
Right.
Like the government had a surplus. People were living good, had plenty of money, successful, doing good stuff,
Right.
right?
Right.
And I said, I'm DJ Surplus because George Bush created a deficit at that time. And with that deficit, people were struggling and all that kind of stuff. A lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of people lost their homes and all that kind of stuff. So I said, DJ Surplus is my name, and white people don't like it because I'm a surplus.
There you go. Yeah, I like that. That makes a lot of sense. That fits you as well. Like when I met you, the name fits like the character that I see. You know what I'm saying? You're always promoting. You're always trying to give people more outlets on where to go do shows.
Right.
More outlets on where to get their music heard at.
Right.
So that definitely all fits you. Tell us like when your first DJ gig.
My first DJ gig, I can't really think back that far, but probably, family, doing it for family because, 8 years old is really when I started. So I was out, playing the newest music in a small town called Paducah, Kentucky, for older folks and that kind of stuff because, my mom, believe it or not, my mom was in the streets, you know what I'm saying? So, there's been plenty of times she out partying, doing her thing, and I'm I had to take care of the family.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
I grew up at the age of 8 pretty much.
Right.
Grown man.
You were the oldest?
I'm the oldest
You're
of two siblings, and my middle sister is no longer with us. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay. And then, so as you progress and as you grow as a DJ, right? Because before you started, you didn't always jump out there and go right to rap, local rappers or local independent rappers or just rappers, and you didn't go right to them first, right?
Right.
You started DJing at like certain, I guess, house parties, certain clubs or bar and grills and all that.
Right.
So as you growth with that, what transformed you to start looking more towards artists?
You can thank Miss Tip for that.
Miss Tip, okay.
Miss Tip.
Okay.
She had a birthday party.
Smalls?
Miss Tip Smalls.
Okay.
Columbia, South Carolina. Tiffany Tip Smalls.
Yeah.
She had a birthday party. And, she already had a DJ, but I guess at that time I had, people started saying that the way I do things was a little bit different than these other people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And she said, I want you to be my DJ.
Okay.
And I was like, you already got a DJ. She said, look, I want you to be my DJ, and this is what we're going to do.
Okay.
And I was like, if it wasn't for her, I promise you, between her and Jew on the beat, you know what I'm saying? And the Daryl's Place and, all these different people, Low Gotti Cartel, Tina Butler, if it wasn't for all them kind of people, man, I mean, them people was with me from the beginning.
And that was more here
in Columbia, South Carolina. So in Kentucky, I really didn't DJ because remember now, I got a master's degree from the University of Kentucky, in social work.
Gotcha.
So I was a student athlete, then went to graduate school and all that. I came to South Carolina in 1997.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I came in 99.
Yeah.
True that. Okay. And then all right, so then what brought you more towards Charleston?
You got people like Colors, you know what I'm saying? You got people like Mugger Man. You got people like Rock Fame. You got people, Darkberry, Blackberry, all the berries, you know what I'm saying?
Berries,
but,
for sure.
It's just so many people. I guess when people see that you're serious about getting other people's music heard,
right.
They want to maybe work with you and try to, make something happen.
Make some noise, try to see where they can take it, right?
Yeah.
Get the experience.
Right.
Okay. And so, but I don't want to jump around a lot. I want to ask you about the radio show.
Yeah.
What made you start doing that as well? Like, did you just one day you was sitting down and you say, just I guess brainstorming and just came up?
Man, first of all, I want to thank what's my brother's name from Greenville, South Carolina, J.J. Solomon. I want to thank him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've been out here promoting these artists and pushing for these artists for like at least 8-9 years.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But he was the first person to say, hey, man, won't you get involved with the radio?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily, and it wasn't local radio, but it was the internet radio.
Gotcha.
And, I'm a futuristic person. I know I can see, a lot of people can see what's going to happen down the line.
Down the line, gotcha.
And he said, look, DJ Surplus, lock in with me. I can do this and do that, and we'll do it like that. And, and that's how I really learned about the internet radio.
Okay.
So I've been doing it, the internet radio, probably for like the last 5-7 years.
Okay. And then not only just live, you also got it connected.
It's connected to Facebook, 83.9 FM, Facebook Live, where I go live with all the independent artists' music that gets their music advertised with 83.9. You're not paying for your music to spin. You're paying to have your music advertised. If you don't want it advertised, hey, that's on you. But what I'm trying to tell you is you got to advertise to get your music heard. But yeah, that's what I do, man, is try to get people's music heard worldwide on the internet level and a local level. And what I was saying about J.J. Solomon and all the local radio DJs, hey, talk to your producers, talk to your owners. Say, hey, man, let's get DJ Surplus in our city for at least 1 hour a week and let him play his best independent music, and let's see if we can make this really take off.
Gotcha. How does it work? How does it how does it work? Because I know you do radio, right?
Right. All you have
And
to
then
do,
you got,
if you're an artist, I don't care if you're in Kentucky, I don't care if you're in Alabama, I don't care if you're in Washington, D.C., I don't care if you're in California, I don't even care if you're in Africa. Wherever you at, if you got a cell phone, you can hear 83.9 FM. And right now, anybody watching this, just Google 83.9 FM, and you will hear exactly what I'm talking about right now.
Right. Okay. So, but if they wanted to get a song on 83,
All they got to do is contact DJ Surplus and go to DJ Surplus 84@gmail.com and submit $20 for a week or $60 for a month, and your music will be promoted for that period of time.
For that period of time. Okay, that's not bad deals, man.
Man, and I mean, it could be $100 for a week.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It could be $5,000 for a week.
Right.
But I know a lot of people that can't, and I don't. And one thing about me, I don't pocket watch.
Right.
I don't try to count your pockets.
But,
you know what I'm saying? But I do have to be around people that can support their own careers, that can develop themselves, that can invest in themselves. I really can't afford to spend a lot of time with people that, you might have the best music in the world. But if you can't invest in yourself a measly $20 or $60, that means this really might not be your cup of tea. You might have to focus on getting a job and focus on another type of career path, because it takes money to make money, and it takes money to be successful as an artist. Right. We don't have Yo Gotti. We don't have Young Dolph. We don't have people with big money. We don't have Sauce Walker. We don't have people that, can run around with big bags and all that. All we got is each other. So our energy is going to be like a bomb, because if black people start uniting, the power will be better than money.
Gotcha. That's facts. You can do a lot, and you can go a lot farther when you're united.
And you do it the right way.
Yeah, when you divide it, you're not going nowhere.
Absolutely.
Everybody's drowning. Nobody is gonna make it on the boat to get to the land. Everybody's gonna drown. And to me, I think if Charleston can understand about unity, we'll take off.
And that's one thing, and reason I come to Charleston, man, because hey, y'all show DJ Surplus mad love in Charleston. Columbia, South Carolina show DJ Surplus mad love. Honey Path, South Carolina show DJ Surplus mad love. Orangeburg, South Carolina show DJ Surplus mad love. Winsboro, it's the whole state. It is not. We are not local. We are global.
You say honey?
Honey Path. That's up near Anderson, South Carolina, which Anderson, South Carolina is one of the main reasons, too, that I'm in the DJ business. Because I was on the south side of Anderson, South Carolina when I really first started as a DJ.
Okay. All right. So, up there, I know you had a Monday night show going on.
Monday night in Columbia, South Carolina at Extreme Venue. Yeah. Every Monday night is only $10 to get in after 9 p.m. So if your budget ain't friendly, from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, you get in free. Bring your ass.
True that. Okay. And then, so you just had the one on Monday nights. You didn't have one on Tuesday nights.
Yeah, Tuesday nights. We at the Bistro. All right. And that's right where Subway is, across from Rush's in Columbia, South Carolina. And guess what? That's free for you to get into. And you get to play your music for free. And pull on up.
That's all night.
That's all night.
That's all shit. You got to pull up.
Man, and what I don't understand, which, it be packed now, but it should be more people from Georgia. It should be more people from Tennessee. It should be more people from North Carolina. It should be more people from Florida. It should be more people wherever they hearing my voice at. Yeah. They should be pulling up to see what really be going on.
Right. The more people pull up, the bigger it can be. The more the more noticeable it'll become.
Because if you're an artist and you can't bring 5 people with you to an event, something ain't right. That should tell you that this might not be really what you really want to do.
True that. I like that. I say something like that all the time. But I saw you one time on the book, right? True Indeed, and I didn't know Gandhi Mac. I thought this guy named Gandhi Mac.
Gandhi Mac.
Yeah, Gandhi Mac. I think he interviewed you or you did I think he interviewed you, and they had a podcast up that way. Him and another guy
in Charleston,
up in Columbia.
Okay.
Yeah, I seen you on his interview, but I guess you don't remember.
Yeah.
I cannot remember the name of the podcast. Yeah.
But what was going on?
I just remember seeing you on the advertisement for it and everything, and then I said, okay, I know DJ Surplus. True. That Gunny Mac, that's my dog. And I just never got to watch it. I don't remember when they put it out. I just seen you on the flyer. You was gonna be on the podcast.
Well, I've been with Runye.
You was on Runye.
Yeah,
okay.
He come to Columbia.
Okay. Him and De Niro.
Yeah. Him and De Niro. You know.
Okay.
And, hey, that was a heck of an opportunity. Hey, and they came all the way from Charleston to Columbia to interview me. And then when you said you wanted me to be on this podcast, I said I'm gonna return the favor and pull up all the way from Columbia to Charleston to let people know, man, we pushing indie artists worldwide. We are not local. We are global, man.
Okay. Thank you for coming down. You know what I mean? That's it's not a 5-minute drive.
Yeah, I mean, people need to realize, man, the 3 hours that I'm spending to do what I'm doing is for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I want people. I'm talking about these people that's watching. It's for y'all, man. Because hey, I could be doing I could be doing all kind of stuff. I could be asleep. You know what I'm saying? I could be out here trying to make more money. You know, I could be out here trying to do all kind of stuff, but I'm out here promoting your music, your name. So make sure y'all sharing this, man. Make sure y'all liking this. Make sure y'all telling people, man, we all we got.
We all we got. That's facts, though. That's so. Tell me, what else you got going on, like down in Charleston way?
Well, coming up April the 20th, it's gonna be a big event at the Gen X with Mugga Man and what's my brother name? That be with him?
Mugga Man and
you know what I'm talking about, but yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man. We got Colors. Yep, Trub.
Okay,
yeah, Big Trub. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So make sure y'all pulling up, man. April the 20th. Hey, the ladies gonna be in the building, man. And the ladies support DJ Surplus in the Carolinas, man. So, hey, pull up. Big booty. You know what I'm talking about.
Hey, make sure you got your pockets full.
Man, bring your money, man.
Bring your money, yes, sir.
Hey, they got ones for you.
All day long, man. Hey, check. So before you got the show coming up, I know you and Mugga Man had was it a Monday night or was it Tuesday night?
Tuesday, right here in Charleston.
Right here in Charleston at the Ritz.
At the Ritz, man. Bar and grill, man.
Yeah, that was going for a while.
Yeah, at least 2 months, maybe 3.
I thought it might
2
be a
to
little
3.
longer. Okay.
Yeah, well, let's say 2 to 3 months.
Okay, so then y'all moved. So that basically y'all moved that from there.
Possibly to the Gen X.
Gen X.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this not the first time you at the Gen X, right?
No, this be my second time.
This be your second time.
Yeah.
Last month before?
Yep, last month. Last month was
okay.
down here, and that show was crazy. People everywhere. You know, when Mugga Man promoting, he's an award-winning promoter. You know, IHA awards all the way in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you tapping into Mugga Man. Make sure you tapping into my dog, man. Colors too, man. A long time coming, man. Hey. The whole South Carolina doing major stuff. We got major motion. Well, all we got to do is stick together, and I promise you the shit going to work.
True that. Man, so the experience of Charleston and Columbia, what's different?
It's the same, bro.
It's the same.
It's the same because what I like about Charleston, what I like about Winsboro, what I like about Columbia, what I like about the whole state, we're all interconnected. You know what I'm saying? We're only an hour to 2 hours away from each other. So basically, we're all the same. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You think we need to collaborate more, right?
Yeah, everybody need to do features together. Everybody need to do shows together. Everybody need to do business together. And when I say do business, do real business. Like have your money in the right way and make sure it ain't no fuck shit, no hate shit, and no bullshit, man. Because we got to stop all that's been going on. People, trying to lie about this and lie about that and try to skim over here and do this and over there.
Right.
All that stuff ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Because unless you got $100,000 somewhere that nobody knows about, unless you got $300,000 somewhere that somebody don't know about, you just like me, nigga. You just like him, nigga.
Like
you just like him, nigga. You just like the rest of these motherfuckers in the world. So, hey, but if we come together, right, and 1 + 1 = 2, that would motherfucking multiply our opportunities.
There you go. But what do you think we need to do to get people to come together more?
Keep doing what we're doing.
Just keep doing.
Keep doing what you're doing and keep focusing on the people that fuck with you.
Right.
If they don't fuck with you, ain't nothing you ever gonna be able to do to turn them around.
Because once upon a time, people say stuff like we all just need to get behind one artist. Like,
yeah, and we still do.
You think we need to get behind
We gotta
one
get
artist?
behind the hottest artists in your city, in your state, in your town. Hey, they gonna go get rich, and they probably won't come back and help or do nothing. But at least we got that one.
Got that one. I feel you. I do beg the difference a little bit, but I feel where you're
What's
coming
your
from.
opinion, man?
I think you can't get behind one artist because it's so many, So I think
well, I know if we got behind Vanessa Young and everybody got behind her and said, hey, man, she's the #1 R&B queen in the Carolinas. She'll be the next Mary J. She'll be the next Aretha Franklin. She would be the next, top artist.
Gotcha. Now I see what you're saying. So I think if she was in that, or if she's in that wave, like she's right there, but got one foot out the door, the other foot halfway, then yeah. But if both foots are not out the door yet, then to me we can't just really get behind one.
Well,
'Cause
again, man, it's so many levels. And that's what people ain't realizing.
Right.
There's levels to this shit.
Right.
You got superstars, and then you got people that just doing music just to have their music heard.
Okay.
You see what I'm
True
saying?
indeed, true indeed.
So there's riding music.
Right.
There's club music.
music.
There's strip club music.
Right.
Now there's trail ride music.
Okay.
So what's going on with music is so complex that people just confused probably as to where they really want to go and what they really trying to do.
I dig that. I'm with you on that one.
Right.
That
Because a lot of people don't even want to be rich.
No.
And a lot of people don't even want their music heard. And that's evident because they don't put it on 83.9 FM. It's evident. They don't even want it heard.
They don't even want it heard. Some people might, but I think some people also, it's just they've been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
They on their way out the door with it, right? But they stand afloat for the moment because 5 years ago it wasn't where it's at today. Right. 10 years ago it wasn't where it's at 5 years ago. So if you've been here through I would say the last 15 to 20 years and you just watch the process, it's a lot more going on now. Right in the 2020s than it was in the 2010s.
Very
it's
active.
A lot of active. We got a lot of active. We got more shows.
And people looking better. They dressing better.
Right.
They got better sound. The quality is better.
Right.
And whatever it is, don't stop. Keep going. Don't let nobody deter you from getting to where you want to be.
Right.
And I promise you it's going to work out. Whether it's one person behind you or 1 million people behind you. If you want to go to Star Search, if you want to go to America's Got Talent, if you want to go to all them shows that could lead you to millions of dollars in the music industry, do that.
Right.
But don't waste your time if you can't afford it.
So now back to the get behind one artist versus all the artists. My opinion on it is I think all the artists, if you're really trying to get to that next door, that next wave, right? And then everybody, if we're making enough noise, we're gonna eventually kick the door.
And the door is kicked in.
Yeah.
Right now.
Right now,
The
right.
door is kicked in
just
right
gotta-
now
you just gotta go
with
ahead and go on
803
out there.
Fresh.
Oh, okay, all
and
right.
King George.
Okay.
The door is kicked in.
King George,
Now
yeah.
we just got to get on the wave
Yeah.
and try to figure out a way to
Yeah.
push this independent music right behind it.
True.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay, I would
Because
too.
our music is pain music. Our music really ain't club music.
Okay.
The music that these independent artists from Charleston to Columbia and
Yeah.
all that, they singing pain music, man.
Struggling music.
Struggle
yeah.
music, man, and that's what people want to hear. Ride wave, trail ride music. That's the wave we in, cause that drill rap and all that stuff, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But man, it's 2025, man. Let's take our minds back and let's grow as an industry.
Gotcha. Yeah. A lot of people don't want to hear all the shoot 'em, bang, bang no more.
Right.
Everybody wanna,
It's over.
Yeah, that's
You know,
over,
people
yeah.
want money. People want success.
Yeah.
People want women.
Yeah.
Hey, but you can have women without dumb shit, man. Hey, just take care of your business.
A lot of people want to get their message out there, and a lot of people go through music to get their message out there a lot due to depression and just ways of life are coming up. So a lot of people want people to know, like, hey, this is
what they going
this
through.
is what I was going through or what I'm going through now versus you living on this high pedestal, but I didn't have that
Right.
coming up. You know, as
Right.
a young kid to a grown man or a young woman to a grown woman, like a lot of people didn't have that. So they, then relationships, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's, relationship like husband or wife or friends and family or just two friends, somebody might have lost, like me, I lost my daughter 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? One of my daughters anyway, 2 years ago.
Well, sorry to hear that, man.
Appreciate it.
What was the reason?
She so she had an asthma attack.
Yeah, so it's a health reason.
It's a health reason.
You
Yeah, so
know?
while she was having an asthma
And
attack,
you can't control
she had
that.
a panic attack at the same time.
Absolutely right.
So,
you can't
yeah,
control
can't
it,
control
man.
that at all.
You
So
know,
it was an
and
epic
you
night.
out here, other people out here, I mean, people die every day, man.
Yeah.
And the reason it really don't matter, but we gotta stop killing each other, man. We worse than the KKK.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. We killing each other, faster than the cars are already
Right.
killing us when people get out here acting like they can't drive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cars kill. They're not plastic. You got a lot of people get out here and they see you coming. They know they shouldn't turn yet, but he gonna stop. So they gonna jump in front of you and make you stop. A lot of people don't stop. Boom, right in
Right.
the back. Now it could have been a baby in the back.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that's
New York driving.
New
You know what I'm saying? Got to take control on the road.
We stay in the country. Ain't no need for all that Russian,
Man,
man.
it's New York driving, man. Tap in. Get in
So
where you fit in.
Tell me, how did you meet Megabucks? I mean, not Megabucks. My apologies. How did you meet my Mugger Man?
Sure, I met Mugger Man, through Colors. I met him through the movement from Columbia, South Carolina to Charleston, Swansea, South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, DJ Surplus, man, I'm like, I'm kind of like a 49er.
Okay.
I'm like a person looking to pan gold. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out here sifting. I'm out here shaking, sifting, trying to find that one hit wonder. So I go to Columbia, I go to Charleston, I go to Monk's Corner, I go to Goose Creek, I go to Sumter, I go anywhere where artists are.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To motivate them, number one, because without motivation, it ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? I try to encourage people, but through Colors, I met Mugger Man, and Mugger Man been one of the trillest, man, out here. Everybody wants to be successful, man.
Right.
And from you to my brother right here to, all the people around the world, man,
Yeah.
all they want to do is win.
It's win. Everybody want to win. But
That's it.
They do gotta understand though. Is definitely they say 90% business. I'm gonna say 95% business.
Or 99% business
99%.
because your name means that you are a business.
Yeah.
Already. You know what I'm saying? You are a sole proprietor and you didn't even know it.
I know you say Mega Man you met him through. How the hell did you meet Colors? Because that cat be all over. He everywhere.
Yeah. He come to Columbia, South Carolina, rocking with the Gas Lab, man. Rocking with Cedric McGuire, man. He's come Jew on the Beat, Miss Tip. I mean, the network that I've been working with, man, is like, like I said, 8 to 10 years strong, bro. So
damn, I didn't know you've been doing it that long.
Yeah.
Okay, damn.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
I mean, we're not a fly-by-night opportunity for these independent artists. 83.9 FM is the fruit of the labor that we've created. So if you want your music heard around the world, go to 83.9 FM, lock in with DJ Surplus, 1084 at gmail.com.
How long you had 83.9 FM?
That's a year right now.
It's been a year.
Right.
1
a
year
year
right
for
now? Okay.
83.9
Right,
FM.
and it's steady growing.
It's steady growing, man.
It's steady growing. Okay.
Yes, sir.
A lot of support standing behind that, pushing that. Okay. And then that's on. That's
through Live 365.
Is that
so
all day?
That's Live 365 is the plant behind 83.9. So go look at Live 365. You can have your own radio station. Go to Live 365. I'm not afraid to tell people to create their own stuff. Hey, don't just listen to me. Do your own thing. Don't worry about, well, if I create this right here, I'm taking over his market. I ain't got no market. You create your own market. You be the market. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, I want everybody to do what they got to do to win, bro.
They ain't thinking about that when they got one store in this corner, one store in that corner. Both stores saying, okay, they gonna go to me. Sometimes they gonna come to you. We both get the same customer. We both gonna make some money.
And if our people really understood McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, I mean, they don't care about you.
No.
They ain't even feeding you real food.
They ain't beefing either. They ain't beefing either. You know what I'm saying? They make the commercials to draw you more. That you may look like they beefing because you're seeing, Ronald McDonald running down the road and Burger King man on fire. Right. But that's all to draw you to either one of their restaurants.
You see? Hey, it's bigger than you. Stop playing, America.
Stop playing around.
You got Sean Treasy, man. You got Jeff motherfucking Brown, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you got J-E-Y.
Yeah.
Hey, it ain't J-A-Y, it's J-E-Y, man. So make sure you tapping into J Brown, man. But look, this shit's serious out here.
Yeah. So what made you, like I said, I think I might already ask, but what made you start the 83.9 FM?
Because I think artists need a way to get their music heard. Mm-hmm. I think people, I mean, if you spend the time to go to the studio, you spend the time to get an outfit, you spend the time to, because you don't, man, I hate to sound pessimistic, but they don't promote themselves. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but they spend the time to go supposedly make this hot track,
right?
But they don't promote it.
They said they don't. I noticed a lot of rappers don't try to generate their own fans.
Right. I mean, why are you making them? I DJ. You know why I DJ? Because I love it. You know what I'm saying? Whether I make $1 or $100 or $10,000 or $1 million, it don't matter to me. As long as I can play a song and somebody say, man, I love that song. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit. That's the reason I do it. You know?
That's true. Okay. So right now, when I know you done been, thousands of artists in Colombia, thousands of artists in South Carolina.
He ain't lying. Thousands.
Thousands. How do you see some people that shouldn't be doing it at all, and then you see some people like, if they just put a little bit more to it, they're gonna go further than they can.
And the people that I see that shouldn't be doing it, them the ones I push even harder.
They're the ones you push.
You see what I'm saying? Because look, they know they shouldn't be doing it, but when you put them in front of the camera and you put them in front of the artist and you put them in front of the crowd, and everybody walk away, everybody leave, that kind of shit. Mm-hmm. That's what they need to see.
So, like, when you DJing, what kind of? I mean, I really don't know because I've never been a DJ. I never really been up there to ask a DJ what they got going on. You still mixing with? You got turntables and all that.
We got the platters. We got the platters.
Okay.
Yeah, we got the the digital platters out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
And I
then
never
the speakers-
and look, and DJ Surplus, I've never DJ'd with a real record. Never.
no. Okay.
Ever.
Okay. You gotta go back to the. You gotta get a little.
I ain't never DJ'd with a real record. You know why?
Yeah.
Because I could never afford it.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? And one thing about me, bro, I ain't gonna steal nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna try to lie to you to get nothing.
Right.
I ain't that kind of person. If I can't do it, I can't do it.
Yeah.
But when I did get a chance to do what I'm doing, I'm gonna take advantage of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm still 13. You see what I'm saying?
I like that. I like that. Okay, I'm still 13. I like that shit. I guess I'm still 13.
Right.
too.
You know, because, hey, my growth has been stunted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because my mind is about fun, having a good time, trying to help people be successful. Hey, the stuff that's going on 2025 is unreal.
Got you. So you got the show coming up in April 20th.
Right.
You already got more.
Every Friday night, we at the My House restaurant. Every other Friday night. So the 18th, be ready for that. We do old school on a Friday night, DJ Surplus style. You know I'm futuristic, so I never play old music. So if it's going to be old music, it's going to be the best music you ever heard. So pull up to an old school event at the My House restaurant on the 18th.
You gotta give them the address now.
Yeah, it's in Columbia, South Carolina on Two Notch Road. Just type in MYHOUSE restaurant and you there.
And that's coming up
That's coming up in April the 18th.
April the 18th. So
Yes, sir.
now you got that on
And
April
so,
the 18th.
and then
man.
Monday night, tomorrow night,
Yeah.
if you watching this, pull up to Extreme Venue, Broad River Road, type in Extreme Venue, stop acting dumb. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people like to act dumb
They
and
do
act
that
like they
too.
didn't know the address. They act like they didn't know this,
Yeah.
but they've been there before. And you like, well, dang.
They do
But
that.
no, man, I'm just fucking with you. Hey, but Monday night, pull up on that. And then Tuesday night, pull up at the Bistro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and that's on Broad River Road in Columbia, South Carolina, right next to Subway. They know where that's at.
And when you get there, make sure you go in there and you show DJ Surplus some love.
Tip
let
the
him know
DJ.
you're there.
Tip
you know what I'm
the
saying? So he
DJ.
can get tip
Tip the
the DJ just like you go tip the
Motherfucker
bartender.
won't tip the DJ.
Show him some love so he can know you're there. He might not spin your music, he might do, but he can at least give you a shout out, let people know you in the building.
And we
You know
do
what I'm
that,
saying?
man. Everything we do for the independent artists, man.
Yeah. Yeah, so we trying to, like you said a few minutes ago, the door's already kicked down. We need to run through it.
The door
what I'm
is
saying?
kicked in. All we got to do is win now.
There you go.
I mean, look at the Lady Gamecocks, man. They've been doing this for y'all for the past 10 years. They want to put South Carolina on the map, and Dawn Staley is committed to that.
There you
She'll
go.
go to any hood, any city, any state. She'll do anything to promote South Carolina.
You ever met her?
Nah, I ain't met her myself.
Hey, I remember back in the day, she was a hell of a basketball player.
Man,
in South
Virginia,
Carolina.
man, going crazy.
She was-
Hey, she's a natural
Yeah,
born
Dustin,
winner.
you was the
You
shit.
looking at winners, man. You know,
Yeah.
I don't even like talking about state championships, scholarships, GPAs, nigga. Hey, I've been winning too. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Yeah.
Talk to him, bro.
So you've been winning for a long. Have you ever did any other collaborating with other DJs, or how do you feel about collaborating
man, I
with other
love
DJs?
collaborating with
Yeah.
DJs, man.
Yeah.
Because, hey, without us, I promise you, man, it's going to be tough for y'all to get y'all music heard. So if you a DJ anywhere at the sound of my voice, man, I'm down for you. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can do what I'm doing, and you're probably doing better than I'm doing, but don't worry about that. I still want to work with you, man, because I want to work with the superstar DJs, the bedroom DJs, the people that, you know, thinking they want to be a DJ. Because I promise you, if you play these people music, they will get heard and they will get discovered and somebody's going to get paid. But please, artists, with the people that's really serious about pushing your music, if you make it, come back and support. Like, support the events that we have. You know what I'm saying? Put up a $500, contest prize or something. Put up a $1,000 contest prize. You know what I'm saying? Hey, give back when you do make it. That's all I'm asking.
I'm with
Don't
you on
give
that.
it to me.
No, just give
but
back
tip
to the
DJ.
community. Give back to the community. Come if you make it, come back and open the door and take some of us other artists or some of the other artists right along with you. You know what I mean? So we can actually get our chance to run the wave for 10, 15, 20 years, We had New York was running it, you know what I mean? The West Coast was running it for a while. Texas was running it for a while. Atlanta was running it for a while. Now it's time for Charleston. It's time for South Carolina.
And the whole
period.
state of South Carolina.
The whole state of South Carolina.
But if all the states you mentioned, though, if you look at the top artists, they got ties to South Carolina.
They do got ties to South Carolina.
You know what I'm saying? West Coast got ties. New York got ties. Atlanta got ties.
Yeah.
So they soul tied to the Carolinas.
Yeah.
Now it's time for us to take it to a whole nother level, man.
Level.
And I'm real quick, man. This right here, 8th of August, man. Paducah, Kentucky, man. You see what's going on. Hey, DJ Surplus be lit, man. 25 hours a day, 8 days a week. But you know how South Carolina, y'all celebrate Juneteenth, right? In Kentucky, we celebrate the 8th of August. The 8th of August is the Emancipation Proclamation, the freedom of slaves. Juneteenth was the Emancipation Proclamation, freedom of slaves. The only difference is y'all found out in June and Kentucky found out in August. But the difference there is a lot of people in South Carolina don't support and love Juneteenth, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know why. But in Kentucky, from the age of 0 to the age of now, people still support and celebrate the 8th of August. So if you in Paducah, Kentucky, August the 8th, rock with DJ Surplus. We do a big field party. Everybody comes in from all over the world. It'll be over about 3,000 to 10,000 people out there at a field party. I know y'all probably seen it on my live and all that kind of stuff. I'm encouraging everybody from South Carolina to pull up on us. It's a friendly event. It's a positive event. You can leave your gun at the house, but bring your gun because you might need that motherfucker. Now, I'm just playing, though. We do real shit everywhere I go, man. I ain't gonna lie.
It's gangsters everywhere. So,
everywhere, man.
Or crazy people, whichever way you want to word it.
And if you ain't out here living to die, you know what I'm saying? We survivors, man. We don't live life. We just survive.
Okay. Man, when you first met Colors, where did you meet Colors at again?
In Columbia.
In Columbia,
Yeah.
okay. When you first met Colors.
He always say, you the only DJ that let me get up there and talk and everything.
Yeah.
And I said, man, I'm just trying to push this music.
When you first met him, I bet the first day he came and introduce himself, say, "I'm Colors Network, man. Can I get a picture with you?"
Yeah.
Put his hand.
Hey, and that's one good thing about it, man. He trying, and I encourage everybody, get a picture with everybody, because you don't know who's gonna make it, and you don't know who you coming across. So make sure y'all get a picture with everybody, man.
So Surplus, you being the DJ, up and down Columbia, Charleston, Waynesboro is how you say it, right?
Winsboro.
Winsboro, okay,
Yeah.
Winsboro. Just all over, right?
Right.
What do you think? What are other DJs or other club promoters or that may not know about that we need to try to connect with?
Y'all need to lock in to DJ Icky Woods. He's a good young brother out here in the DJ market. You need to lock in to DJ Vibe God, which is a coalition DJ brother of DJ Surplus. He's a good young brother out here pushing this music. Lock in to DJ Money Mook. Lock in to all the DJs, man. Lock in to DJ D-Tech. Lock in to all the DJs, man. I'm a coalition DJ myself.
Okay.
Carolina Coalition DJ, North Carolina, South Carolina. So, I'm locked into all DJs. If you a DJ, I'm locked in.
I'm a coalition DJ, like y'all, just like what? I guess they all got like a group of like maybe
Yeah, out of
100.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
They was founded in Atlanta,
founded there,
Georgia.
so it's
and
like
there's
what?
probably over 3,000 of them.
Okay,
Maybe
okay.
even 10,000.
10,000. Did
Yeah.
y'all ever like do any
Yeah, we have an
conventions?
annual meeting in Atlanta in January.
In January, okay.
That's the anniversary
So
every year.
Y'all have any performance or y'all?
And,
just,
oh man, they have the biggest artists from the A.
Yeah.
Anywhere from Future, anywhere from BRS Cash.
Okay.
I mean, it's amazing,
Okay,
bro.
okay.
And I've been in there with the big stars.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
We really are A&Rs. You know what I'm saying? Been on the Wall Street Journal. Coalition DJs have been on the Wall Street Journal. I mean, so y'all, I'm just modest. I'm not like you see, I ain't got no watches, I ain't got no chains, I ain't got none of that stuff because I use my brain. You gotta use your brain. That's more powerful than watches and chains.
True indeed. True indeed. A lot of people don't know that though. But
It
true
is
indeed.
true.
True indeed. You got any artist that's just your favorite artist that you yourself want to get more behind?
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now.
It's hard for that, ain't it?
It's so hard because so people are so sensitive.
Yeah.
That if I say one person's name, they say, you don't like me. And I do like a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? But you can't. I mean, I like everybody. I'm a kind of person, if you don't like me, I love you. That's just me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing you got I want.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if you hate on me, I love it. Because, for they know not what they do. You see what I'm saying? You lost and you confused. But that's okay. That's your life. But what I'm trying to say is this, bro. Man, it's so many artists that I love, man, from Vanessa Young, and y'all hear me say her name the most, Camille Maglasane from Paducah, Kentucky.
Okay.
I say these people the most because why? They support 83.9
Okay.
FM. They book me for their birthday.
Okay.
They book me to do shows.
Right.
I'm going to say the people that do
Yeah.
what I need to do to survive as a human being.
Right. I mean, we try to support everybody, but we're going to support who support me. Like,
Right.
Yeah. You
You
support
know?
who support you. You can try to support everybody.
Because when I say Real Fast Nation, when I say Sharif, when I say Hollow Art, when I say K. Smith, when I say all these names, that's support, man.
that's support.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's support for sure. So last time when you was here for, I think you was doing a show for Mugger Man.
Yeah, at Ritz.
At the last one was at the
The Gen X.
Gen X.
Yeah.
Was that that was a contest more, right?
Right.
Okay, what was was a prize?
$500
$500 prize. I
Yeah.
can't remember who won the prize.
But hey, whoever won it turned the fuck up. I don't get into it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? 'Cause
okay.
I'm just a DJ.
Okay, okay.
I don't worry about who win the contest and who voting for the contest and all that kind of stuff. I'm just playing the music because I'm unbiased. I'm the ambassador to independent music.
Okay, I got you. And then,
That's crazy, but
then
it's true.
I might have asked already, but the 83.9 FM.
Yeah.
Is it a morning show, noon show, mid-evening show, late night
Morning,
show?
noon, and evening. 3 times a day,
Okay.
your music is spinning.
Your music- okay, okay.
Maybe two to 3 times a day it's
Yeah.
spinning on a show, and then throughout the day it could be up to 5 times.
Okay,
that
okay.
your music is spinning.
Okay.
And then when you stop promoting yourself, so after your $20 or $60 run out, your music still plays.
The music still playing.
So it's up to you
Yeah.
to say, Google 83.9 FM. It's up to you to tell them to click the link to hear your music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You ever got on you ever open it? You're gonna eventually open it up more to like say I'm riding in the car at night, I'm
Yeah.
down 95 heading to Georgia or something.
Yeah.
And I can just find it, go to it like I guess on like
On
on
like regular
Sirius
radio.
or something like that. Yeah.
Boy, that would be a good dream. You know what I'm saying? But you can still,
Yeah.
like I say, do your Bluetooth and put in Google 83.9 FM
Yeah.
and listen
And
on
still-
your
you can
car,
still listen
and
to
it'll
it.
still pull up their name,
Yeah.
and everything will be right in your car.
Okay, so
just
you-
like
okay.
it would if it's on satellite.
Okay,
but
okay.
it's free.
But it's
this
free.
way.
Okay, all right. You know what? I'm
It's
check
free.
That. I'm gonna check. Shit, you might make me want.
Yeah, please download
Yeah.
the app.
Yeah.
Hey, if I could get you to go to Live 365 and just go to Live 365 at your app store. If you got a Google, go to that store, right? Whatever it is y'all got. I'm an iPhone. So go to my app store on iPhone and just type in Live 365 Radio. Once you type in Live 365 Radio and you download it, all you got to do is type in the search bar, 83.9 FM. Then once you do that, save it as a favorite, and you can hear it any day, anytime, just like your local radio station. Because your local radio station, iHeartMedia and all that, is tied in with Live 365 while you playing.
True that.
While you playing, we are with iHeartRadio while you playing. And that's what I'm trying to say. I don't be bragging.
Yeah.
I don't be kind of telling you too much, and I don't kind of try to, sugarcoat shit. I just try to tell you the truth.
True that. Because I know, one time we was in the Ritz, not to try to start no beef or no drama,
Yeah.
but you had me laughing like.
Yeah, tell us about Surplus how he is, man.
One night we was in the Ritz, and we had a host in there. Surplus was the DJ. We had a host in there. I mean, nobody really know who she is like that, but I guess since she thinks she's on a certain radio station, everybody know who she is. You know what I mean? So you was like, I didn't know you. She looking around. I wanted to say it too, but I was like, I'm gonna stay out of it because I was like, in my mind, I was like, well, shit, I don't know who you is either.
And like you watching me right now, y'all don't know who I am.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna, like I said, I don't sugarcoat shit. I'm just a regular motherfucker.
Right.
Hopefully you a regular motherfucker and you understand we gotta work together, we gotta stick together, and we gotta believe in it.
We gotta believe in that. And like I said, not to
And
try
from
to.
that point on, man,
Yeah.
that person been
Yeah.
A1 since day
Since
one.
the A1, I was
You
gonna
know?
say something to me. If you gotta eat, not just like I said, not starting no drama, just making conversation of it. I think the ego came back down to earth a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, my ego stay low.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know now. Your ego.
my ego stay low, but my belief in God lifts me to the top.
Listen to the top.
You see what I'm saying?
True indeed. I got you down here today. You supposed to be in church already today.
Man, I stay in church.
I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? When there's
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 people, that's church. But the physical building of the church,
Yeah.
I don't really rock with it.
Right.
To
The
be
church
honest
is-
with you, I believe in the truth, man. The church may not really be the truth. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
The church and the church, actually your body should be the church and
Right.
or your temple, whichever one you want to call it.
And then, and if you happy with yourself, more power to you. But if you unhappy with yourself, get some fucking help.
Get some fucking help, true indeed. So, man, you've been out here a long time. We say a minute, and that means a long time, right? Is any other DJs try to be like, hey, man, you stepping on toes and all that kind of stuff?
Nah, man. Every DJ I come across, man, have been very encouraging. Now I don't know what they think when I'm not around. Because I'm not the kind of person that even worried about what people think when I'm not around.
Gotcha.
So all the DJs, man, that I've come across from DJ D-Tech, Icky Woods. I'm keep naming the people that's close to me. DJ Nasty. Hey, I gotta shout out DJ Nasty in Columbia, South Carolina, man. The Extreme Venue, man. They giving independent artists on Monday nights a chance to perform, man, free. So pull up on Monday nights and check out DJ Surplus, DJ Nasty, DJ TJ. You know what I'm saying? And fuck with that. In Extreme Venue, man. One time for that boy Sugar Bear, man. Hey, it's some crazy shit going on in the Carolinas. So make sure you getting your music heard. You got opportunities. We our own industry. We in our own lane, doing our own thing. And you never know. 803 Fresh might pull up, man. I'm gonna
Right.
tell you a story about 803 Fresh.
Okay.
Man. Since this is DJ Surplus little show right here, and they got me all the way down here in Charleston, South Carolina, I'm gonna tell y'all about 803 Fresh, man. I was at the Bistro on a Tuesday night. And this is before he blew up now, probably 3 to 4 days before he even blew up.
Okay.
All right? Only 3 or 4 days. And
Right there.
bro said, DJ Surplus, man. He said, you need to get in that. He said, you need to get in that Southern Soul music, man. You need to do shows for Southern Soul. I said, man, I don't really like,
Yeah.
And he the Southern Soul dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he got trap people, Rello Shorty, and
Yeah.
different people that rock with him and stuff that I rock with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not, and I was honest. I was like, man, I'm really not into that Southern Soul type,
Okay.
And he said, well, man, I'm telling you, man, I'll help you, and I'll help tell you what kind of music to play, all that kind of stuff. And I
Yeah.
said, man, that's cool. Hey, 3 days later, the brother was on Good Morning America.
Oh, he was on.
And now everybody talking about where the fans at.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to tell y'all, take your opportunities. I'm not the one that gonna call up my boy and say, man, you remember we was talking about that, blah, blah, blah. I'm not the one to do that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing and use that as my momentum, bro.
Right.
That right there gives me courage to keep performing and providing for you as an independent artist.
Good Morning
man.
America that's the top platform.
Yeah, and they don't never have to mention my name, but I know when I was sitting there talking to him,
Yeah.
I was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, if you a Good Morning America,
Huh? Come on, bro. Y'all better stop playing with DJ Surplus.
You in a
I'm
whole
tied
different
in
crowd.
with a lot of talented people,
Word.
and I promise you, I'm gonna get you heard. So if you want to get on 83.9 FM, Google
and that
83.9
Good Morning
FM.
America put you on that's a whole different type of
Man,
people that's paying
how you
attention.
gonna have South Carolina, University of South Carolina Lady Gamecocks after they win, dancing to your music, 803 Fresh, on national TV?
That's right, they were too. They were doing
Both times.
Both times.
So if they win this national championship, who's to say? Sean Treasy, J.E.Y. Brown, DJ Surplus might not pull up and be on the damn stadium with Don Staley and the motherfucking Gamecocks with the 803 Fresh with them.
She need to come on and get on the Star in My City podcast.
She'll do it.
Yeah, she need to come on.
And if she do it,
say
say DJ Surplus said she would do it.
all day.
That's all I need.
Day.
I don't need
all
a dollar. I don't need a dime.
all day. I got you.
And that's the same thing with 803 Fresh.
Yeah.
I don't need a dime, bro. Hey, me and you was talking, and you see what? And it happened. Now look at you.
You say you never met her. You met her? No, you met Dawn?
I ain't met her.
Never met.
Yeah.
Okay. So 803 Fresh. She still what you got going on now?
Man, he all over.
He still okay.
Hey, we doing a contest on April the 18th. 803 Fresh, you know what I'm saying? Boots on the ground contest in Columbia, South Carolina, at the My House Restaurant on Two Notch Road. Google that shit. Hey, when a motherfucker tell you to Google some shit, you know they crazy.
True that. So, hey, but I want to ask you, you ever thought about doing the DJ Surplus tour?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? You ever thought about doing a DJ Surplus tour?
It's happening.
It's already in the making?
in the motion.
Okay, all right.
Yes, sir.
I guess we ain't going to give nobody no details right now. Then.
Because, hey, Sean Treasy might be one of the headliners.
Might want to be hell. All right, true
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
Sure, you need me. I come park. I come rap too. I do my rap too now.
And hopefully we can pay you at least 30 to 50 bands.
Word. Okay, well, I will always take that for sure.
You know what I'm talking about?
But if it don't come my way, it don't come my way. But I would not turn it down.
But a percentage of that'll be okay.
Yeah, a percentage of that would be okay. So all day long. Okay. You wanna give anybody any shout outs?
Man, I want to give all the independent artists around the world a shout out. If you somebody that's making music, like say you in your basement right now and you got your iPhone out and you making a beat and you getting ready to rap on that bitch, I want to shout you out. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out everybody everybody don't think they gonna make it. Them the people I want to shout out. I want to shout out everybody that cares about other people and believe in other people. I want to shout out Donald Trump, man. You know what I'm saying? He done fucked y'all up so much that you don't even understand how fucked up you really are. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you said that, I was like, I want to hear this one.
Yeah. I want to shout out Elon Muskie. You know what I'm saying? He running your motherfucking country. Nigga.
He in the over his son telling Donald Trump to shut up.
Right.
Now imagine we tell Donald Trump to shut up.
And why he running there in a hat, nigga, in the White House? You feel me? Hey, y'all, you fucking with the right one. I want to shout out the motherfucking Anunnaki, nigga. You don't even, if you know who the Anunnaki is, I want to shout them motherfuckers out because without them, it wouldn't be no you. I want to shout out all the motherfucking giants, man. Hey, if you sitting in here with my boy Sean Treasy, you sitting in here with my boy J.E.Y. Brown, you sitting in here with DJ Surplus 83.9 FM, you in here with motherfucking giants, man. I don't even know what you used to, but this ain't it.
Not them motherfuckers, they try to make it think 250 feet tall and shit like that.
Nigga, them doors was that tall for a reason.
When you looking at us, you looking at God.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We are gods, man. Hey, and we created this shit, and now it's time for us to take it back. That's why I don't need no chain. That's why I don't need no watch. That's why I don't need no money. I don't need nothing. All I need is the spirit of God, and everything else will take care of itself.
Word. All right, this your boy Sean Treasy. Like I said, got DJ Surplus, one of the hottest DJs in South Carolina. From Columbia to Charleston to Waynesboro, you know what I mean? He even be shooting it to Kentucky, you know what I'm saying? Doing things up there too. Big all over, you know what I'm saying? Star My City Podcast. I'm your host, Sean Treasy. One time for the culture. Until the next time.
Yeah!